Austin is the live music capital of the world, and many enjoy experiencing a live show, but not all night long. That's the reality from one East Austin mom who says the ongoing concerts in her neighborhood's backyard and her neighbor's backyard are keeping her baby up at night. She's been calling 311 for months to make noise complaints, but says they've gone unheard since February. And online forums turn up no shortage of Austinites also struggling to use the service. CBS Austin's Andrew Freeman breaks down their issues and works to get answers from city leaders.
As a mother to a 1-year-old,
no one's out there to help.
Leslie Howell says her neighbor's late-night concerts can be hard to deal with, as seen in this video here.
It's a really helpless feeling when the music's going and your baby's crying and she can't go back to sleep.
Despite nearly a dozen complaints to 311 since February, she says the city has yet to do anything.
Sometimes my case gets closed like 5 minutes later, and sometimes it'll get closed the next day, but I've never received a call back.
311 is a non-emergency service in Austin, which City Council member Vanessa Fuentes says allows people to report a litany of issues, such as defective traffic lights, missed trash pickup, and of course, noise complaints.
What I love about 311 is that it empowers the everyday Austinite to get involved and to make their voice heard.
However, she says Howell isn't alone in experiencing problems trying to use the service. On Reddit, there's no shortage of people reporting issues, from reports that close as soon as they're filed or reports which are never addressed.
We should not be having any type of delays with getting a City of Austin response.
Austin 311 says this isn't because of staffing. They have 113 ambassadors and 8 supervisors covering the call center. Instead, Fuentes says 311 can sometimes have difficulty communicating with different departments whose digital capabilities vary.
It's my understanding that there are still a few departments that have struggled and been challenged with adopting to the 311 system and doing the appropriate upgrades.
We reached out to 311, who says in instances like these, noise complaints are sent to Austin Police. We reached out to APD, who told us it would work on telling us what happened in this specific case. Austin Police Association President Michael Bullock says noise complaints are one of the lowest priority calls and hard to reach with the current staffing crisis.
Why might a 311 noise complaint go unheard, so to speak?
It's not just staffing and response times, but it's also going to be oftentimes by the time we get there, there's nothing going on. And so there's not much that an officer can do at that point in time.
Fuentes says people experiencing problems should continue following up with 311 and run it up to their city councilor if that doesn't seem to work.
And what we can do as council offices is then follow up with the city department to see what the issue or what the hang-up is.
But at this point, Howell says she's at her wit's end.
I would love to call 311 and know it's going to get taken care of, but I just don't have that trust or faith anymore.
Reporting in Austin, Andrew Freeman, CBS Austin News.